The Black Wolf, a legacy of corruption and betrayal. The Bosphorus Bridge stood silent under the veil of Istanbul's fog, a timeless witness to the city's secrets. But even Istanbul, a city accustomed to hiding its shadows, was shaken by the disappearance of Selim Aydin, heir to the Aydin fortune. His vanishing wasn't just a tragedy, but the thread that began to unravel the tightly knit tapestry of Istanbul's elite. This was not a simple crime, it was a brutal game of power. The trail, and one name whispered with fear: the Black Wolf. Selim Aydin, the Golden Sun, was not merely Rick, was a symbol of Istanbul's modern elite. His family's name was etched into the skyline. His father's company reshaping the city, parties at the Bosphorus Villa, discreet donations to charities. Selim was admired by all, or so it seemed. Behind the golden facade, Selim was consumed by a private mission. A whistleblower from Aydin Industries had tipped him off about alarming corruption within Istanbul's political and criminal networks, human trafficking, drug routes, and bribery. Selim believed the key to ending this lay within the syndicate led by the Black Wolf. Driven by a dangerous sense of justice, he began collecting evidence. On the evening of October 14, 2019, Selim left his secluded mansion, claiming he needed to settle business matters. A mysterious call had summoned him to a derelict bookstore in Baffled, the old Jewish quarter of Istanbul. The last known footage of Selim, captured by a street camera, showed him being followed by a shadowy figure. Two black SUVs loomed at the street's end but never approached. Then, hours later, Selim's phone pinged for the last time, and then silence. When Selim's disappearance was reported, his father Ahmed immediately contacted the police. But what followed were delays and obstructions, clear signs that powerful figures were obstructing the investigation. The whispers began. Leyla Yilmaz, Selim's girlfriend, was questioned. She had not seen him in days, but something about her responses didn't sit right. Investigators dug deeper into her life and uncovered a startling truth. Leyla had been spying on Selim for Murat Aydin, Selim's estranged cousin. Her initial manipulation had turned into something darker: genuine affection for Selim. But it wasn't just Leyla's betrayal. Selim's cousin, Murat Aydin, had confronted Selim over mismanagement of the family fortune. Selim had planned to expose the corrupt dealings that were lining Murat's pockets. And Murat, it seemed, was not alone in his greed. Murat had struck a deal with the Black Wolf Syndicate, the shadowy figures at the heart of the criminal empire. Murat denied involvement in Selim's disappearance, but the web of suspicion was tightening. Weeks later, a fishing vessel in the Bosphorus found a sealed briefcase tangled in its nets. Inside was a cryptic letter, signed with the symbol of a wolf, and one chilling message: some secrets should stay buried. This discovery led detectives to Selim's hidden laptop in his mansion storage room, containing encrypted files revealing the horrifying truth. High-level collusion between politicians and Istanbul's shadowy underworld. Testimonies linking powerful figures to trafficking rings disguised as NGOs. A heavily redacted file, Project Midnight, detailing Selim's investigation into the Black Wolf's origins. A month after Selim's disappearance, the Aydin family received a ransom note demanding €5 million for their son. Alive or not depends on you. No police. Despite the police's warnings, Ahmed Aydin secretly transferred the money. The exchange was set at a deserted shipyard in Katakoy. But instead of Selim, the family received a horrific package: Selim's watch, bloodstained, with a photo showing Selim bound, and the message "Truth hurts" carved into his chest. 2 months after Selim's disappearance, hikers in Belgrade forest stumbled upon a partially buried body. It was Selim, tortured, burned, and marked with the symbol of a wolf on his wrist. A broken USB drive was found in his mouth. The haunting scene screamed of the Black Wolf's involvement. As the investigation reached its climax, Leyla disappeared. The police tracked her down to a farmhouse outside Izmir. There, she made a dramatic confession. She admitted to initially betraying Selim, but had fallen in love with him and tried to warn him about the dangers of his mission. she revealed that the Black Wolf was not just a person, but an organization network of high-ranking individuals, including politicians and business moguls. Layla handed over a key that led the authorities to a hidden warehouse in Istanbul. Inside, they discovered files implicating political elites and international crime, syndicates funding trafficking rings. A final letter from Selim. If you're reading this, I failed, but truth cannot die. Only hide, find the wolf, and this. Murat Aydin was arrested, but the Black Wolf's network proved to be much more elusive. Witnesses disappeared, and Layla's accidental death sealed many secrets. However, Ahmed Aydin, grief-stricken but determined, released Selim's damning evidence to the public, risking everything for his son's memory. International outrage followed, but despite the overwhelming evidence, only a few individuals were prosecuted. Istanbul, once a city of secrets, was forever changed. Whispers of the Black Wolf still haunt its streets. Even now, every year, someone anonymously leaves white roses in Belgrade Forest, a haunting reminder that Selim Aydin's legacy endures, forever questioning, forever searching for justice. Selim's bravery sparked a movement for justice, but the shadow of the Black Wolf still lingers in Istanbul's darkest corners. The truth may have come to light, but justice remains elusive.